Actually,
Mm.
I was listening to Rob as a podcast today, and they were I'm so far behind as usual. They were talking about the episode with the teapot and the kettle,
Oh yeah,
and they were going, "Oh, it's so pathetic that we have to talk about this. This is so." I
that
thought,
was
oh,
the
this is
highlight of the whole fucking
yeah.
episode. Get real.
But they were calling the kettle not. They weren't calling it a teapot, but they were calling it a tea kettle. What else would you put in a kettle? A tea kettle.
You don't put tea in a kettle.
Yeah, but it's just a kettle. You don't. What else are you gonna put in it? Coffee kettle. Weird. But yeah, they were just being like, "Oh, we've only got these stupid things to talk about now," and it's like, "Oh, that's our bread and butter."
I love those things. I want more of those things. And in fact, there was a part where you tweeted, "I would like it because of the reality," and we'll come to that later.
Yeah.
Do you know what though? Maybe. Do you think Americans get confused with kettle because of like kettle chips? Kettlebells. Oh, I suppose you know what they are.
Oh, fuck you!
Yeah, because it's quite specific gym terminology.
I know a lot of things. I think one of my villagers gave me one on Animal Crossing.
Hmm.
Um,
Google revealed what it was.
I knew what it was. I know what it looks like as well.
It's like an old kettle.
It's kind of kettle shaped-ish.
Yeah, I think that's why it's called it.
That makes sense.
Like a round thing with a curved handle.
Yeah. So
Cody said Enzo is definitely trying to play for himself at this point, and I've written no shit.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, what did you have?
I have Christmas was going to Cody about, oh, did you ever do dance routines at school? And so like, no. And then he's like, oh, now I have to ask her, do you?
Yeah, he was acting really tired of it. Oh yeah, well yeah, actually yeah, I did. And she went, oh, so that's the end of that line of conversation.
Yeah,
she was kind of like that with it. Yeah, I did actually. I choreographed a dance to Proud Mary, and it's like, nah. He's like, nah, I'm gonna have to ask her. This is in the diary room, wasn't it? No, I'm gonna have to ask her if she remembers it because that's what this conversation is for. And it's like, do you remember the dance? And she's like, yeah. Oh, why don't you show me now? And then she couldn't remember the fucking dance. That's like me. That's like me going, oh, I'm going to tell you a story. And then I try to tell the story and I can't remember anything about the story.
And then in the diary, and Cody was like...
And now that probably more forgiving through Skype than it is if we were doing it on the mic.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Laurie. Ears. That were the main issue, I think. To be honest, anyone watching this is going to have to suffer with the sound quality as it is.
That's true.
And
Nicole was sneezing. Is that the bit?
Oh, yeah.
Why did they have that whole orchestra tuning in the run-up to Nicole's sneeze? Remember that?
Yeah. I don't know. They're trying to make it funny, I think, but it's not funny.
I don't know if anyone else remembers The Little Mermaid like I do, but it sounded like the start of The Little Mermaid. There's a song where they're tuning up an orchestra before Under the Sea, and it sounded like that. It's like a long, drawn-out version of that. So some other listeners might have got Little Mermaid vibes from that. I don't know. I certainly did.
Well, if you're a gay listener, you might know what Gaz was talking about. No, I do know Little Mermaid. So then we had Enzo asking about housemates' insecurities and guilty pleasures. I thought, oh, this sounds like a good conversation.
It didn't really go anywhere, though, did it?
No, but I felt like there was probably other bits that we didn't hear that probably were.
Do you think Big Brother put this talking point into the house? Like, these people were getting bored. Let's give them something to talk about. Or do you think they came up with it themselves?
It was probably like something they talked about about 5 or 6 weeks ago, and had to CGI out some people and shit like that. Yeah, they probably did have people.
What did they say Cody's insecurity was?
His nose.
Yeah, his nose. There's
nothing wrong with his nose.
Enzo was laughing at it and saying, oh, you got a cute nose.
Oh, yeah.
So Enzo doesn't mind laughing at other people's insecurities and their nose, but he doesn't like it when the boot is on the other foot.
Cody's nose got put out of joint about it, didn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
See what I did there?
It was very good. Seamless. Best in the business. Then they were going, oh, what's your insecurity to Enzo? Now, I know what Enzo's insecurity is, don't you?
His hair loss.
Yeah, his bald patch.
What was that? What were you...
Pen.
I couldn't see it was disappearing into your hair. Into the vortex. I like this little bit of grey in your hair. It looks nice.
on the side.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks so
No,
old.
no, it looks good. It looks distinguished.
I don't like it.
No, it looks good. You can get away with that more when you're a bloke. When you're a girl,
I need a haircut.
oh, it looks good.
Thank
Um,
you.
so, I put Cody shouldn't mention his insecurities on the show, or Twitter will rinse you. Don't you think Twitter will be digging him out about his nose now?
He hasn't even got a big nose, so I don't really know what he's
No,
talking
weird.
about.
Oh, I put Gaz. Did you like this bit as it was a bit more BBUK?
Is it the broken banana section?
No, I
Or
think
the
it was
just
it
the
was the guilty
pleasure bit?
pleasures.
No, I did like it. I did enjoy this whole bit because it went from the sneeze. They went from the talent show
Yeah,
to the sneeze to
yeah,
the insecurities to the broken
yeah.
bananas.
What's the banana thing?
You know when bananas go really ripe?
Hmm.
They had a bunch of bananas and they were like on the turn, and then one of them, like Nicole, was like running around with them, and Cody was like, "Oh, get away from me! Like I can't stand the smell of bananas." And then she was like pretending to like throw them at him, and like one of them fell off. You know when one
Oh
sometimes
yeah,
it leaves a bit of the stalk,
yeah.
it fell off like that. To be honest with you, ripe bananas are kind of gross.
Hmm.
The smell is like kind of weird. There's actually there's a memory from my childhood where someone talked about smelly bananas in a weird voice. You know that stuff was silly when you're a kid.
Yeah.
And that became a thing between me and my friends. We'd be like, smelly banana. So I related to this. Smelly bananas are a bit gross.
I like it.
But Cody was doing the gag over the bananas. Like, ugh.
Oh yeah,
And it was a bit Nikki Graham to me, like a bit wannabe Nikki Graham.
right. I can hear myself echoing now. But I
can't
don't
hear
know why.
any
I don't know
echoes.
why, because I wasn't echoing before.
Oh, I just said I can't hear any echoes, and I heard one.
Oh.
Are there fireworks going off around you?
Yeah, a couple did earlier.
Yeah, I'm hearing a few around here too.
My headphone socket on this thing. Oh well, we'll just carry on.
This is really the end of the notes that I've got for this episode.
Oh, so I had Enzo nominated Nicole and Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and I was annoyed because he didn't nominate Cody. And Cody said he would be gunning 150% for the veto, always minus off that extra anything over 100, so 50%. And Nicole said she's ready to win again, and Christmas was crying. Did we go over that episode quickly? Doesn't feel like it.
I think it was quite quick, yeah. Episode 33.
Yeah.
The intro was Christmas saying that she I'm an island.
Ireland, not Ireland.
I'm an island.
Yeah.
You're not Ireland. But Christmas is an island, so she must be
What?
Christmas Island.
What's this island?
What's Christmas Island?
Yeah.
That's like isn't that the place where they have those big carved stone heads?
Isn't that Easter Island?
Oh. Oh, maybe it is Easter Island.
You're getting confused, like the people taking the piss out of Christmas's name. And
Oh,
calling it
I was
Halloween.
getting my holidays mixed up. I already thought Christmas Island was a real place.
That's quite ironic because everyone's calling Christmas everything other than Christmas.
Wait, Christmas Island is a real place.
Them statues is.
But the statues are on Easter Island. Christmas Island, the territory of Christmas Island is an Australian external territory comprising the island of the same name. Christmas Island is located in the Indian Ocean.
Oh, it sounds nice though.
I wouldn't mind. I like Christmas.
Yeah. Ooh, not the house, mate. Oh yeah. So Nicole was talking in the kitchen to Christmas, and Christmas was just sitting there blanking her. And then Nicole said she was scared. Remember that?
Scared?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that actually.
Yeah. Nicole was going, "Oh, are you okay, Christmas?" And Christmas just sat there like, I can do this video, like.
I wonder if it was real.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think
the edit.
She's quite dramatic, isn't she, Christmas?
Do you know? I think she's so unrelatable that I don't think she's made a single real friend in that house. And at the end, she was going, "Oh, I'm just really grateful to have a friend like Nicole." And I'm thinking, you are not friends. You're
no.
you've...
In it, And it was the exact same in her own season. I don't think anyone was really friends with her there, did you?
Well, maybe Whistle Nut, but we see how that ended.
Yeah. Do you think she talks to Paul and all that? No, no way. So Cardi went, Christmas is livid. And he said she's very abrasive and intense and storms around.
I've written Christmas says she feels like she's in a snake pit.
Mm.
What does a snake do?
Yeah.
She thought she was safe with Enzo. And I put, so did I. Christmas was balling, but she perked up when there was money up for grabs.
What money? Oh, the luxury.
I did a money comp.
The luxury. What did you think of this comp? Because I hadn't seen the episode, and Laurie was like, "This is the biggest waste of time I've ever seen on my screen." I kind of enjoyed it.
I thought it was a big waste of time, actually.
Did you?
I thought it was terrible. I've just, I'd actually forgotten what it was until now. I've just had to remind myself what it was, and all I can see is like bad like graphics, like.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
But what I thought was, they obviously enjoyed it, and I was like, these are people that are starved of entertainment.
Yeah, that's true.
And anything will be fun. But obviously there was money in it for them.
That's how I was watching. Yeah, but don't you think at least it was, I don't know, it was something a bit different, it was a bit quirky, but then like someone cool to win, like Janelle's comic or Case's comic, and fucking who won? Nicole won. Not her comic, but she won.
She won.
With
me.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's funny, actually, because the reaction that comes next is probably the most entertaining thing that came out of that task. But the thing about this was, there was, like Nicole even said herself, there's no strategy, there's nothing we can do. And I put, it sounds like this whole season.
I put, reminds me of BB9 after that. So, same sort of thing.
I put Memphis, he was called. That sounds like a porn film.
Yeah. They should get Memphis and Ian's back to a winning combo
for a certain market. Tyler's thing was called Diabolical Follicles, which Enzo was really sort of rooting for some reason.
I did.
I hadn't even planned that. I've written here, I'm even rooting for David against the Calafiori. Oh, he lost. What a surprise. They were like, oh, this thing has been like calibrated.
Yeah. By whom?
Through the
Who calibrated it? Who designed that game?
Zingbot, obviously.
Couldn't they have at least let David win that one?
Exactly. Enzo wanted to buy a bidet with the money if he won. He didn't make the bidet in the final, did he?
Motorcycle, TV.
So Nicole won 10k. I wonder if she can now reduce the tickets to the wedding.
Well, no one's coming to the wedding now. She invited Chris, and she's obviously uninvited. Annie, I'm sure, invited after that free questioning.
And Ian don't want to go anymore.
Ian never got invited, I don't think. Poor sod. Ian needs to book himself in for some therapy.
No, Christmas was very upset, wasn't she? Very upset because Memphis is my best friend, and like I don't want him to be upset because I didn't choose him, and I don't want him to. He might be upset that I didn't pick him, and like what?
Number one, do you think Memphis would even would Memphis even watch it back for starters? Number two, would he give two fucks about it? Memphis couldn't care less, could he?
That is like a Big Brother brain gone wrong. I don't understand.
Do you know about Memphis at Christmas getting off or not getting off, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Did we talk about that last one?
No, we did talk, not last one, before that, I think.
I heard on another
podcast. Do you have any proof of that?
Apparently they were sort of like touching each other's shoulder and just the hands were lingering a bit too long, things like that. Bit of Chantel and Preston vibe. Yeah, so I think
that explains Christmas's tears then, if she is a little bit besotted.
Yeah, I think, but both of them have got partners, but I think it was a bit of a flirt match, as much as those two can flirt. Imagine them two going at it. Fucking hell.
It's a weird pairing.
Yeah, weird characters. So what happened next?
The veto.
Oh, hold on. Christmas
Um,
waxed Enzo and
oh,
Cody's eyebrows.
eyebrows.